In this class we're going to talk about the international marketing mix. This is really applying marketing in an international context. It's introducing another dimension to marketing. So it applies marketing principles to other countries. Marketing in different countries may require different marketing mixes because of different customer needs. So a marketing mix that works in one country, mixing the price, the place, the product, the promotion and so on, that mix may not work the same in another country because of different customer needs. Developing an appropriate mix for different countries will require detailed information on a range of factors such as cultural background, buying habits, levels of disposable income, customer needs and wants. So the situation has changed between countries, that's the point. So what works in one country may not work in the other country. A different arrangement, marketing arrangement, may have to be worked out for a different country because of different cultural backgrounds, different buying habits, different disposable incomes, and so on. Now let's look at the product strategy. Well, international marketing requires a product strategy. The product may be altered to more fully suit the other country. That's one possibility. So the product may be amended significantly indeed, to meet the requirements of the other country. I believe that McDonald's offer local menus, local items which meet with local tastes in their restaurants around the world. So the product may be altered to suit the other countries. Product adaptation for the international market will increase overall costs to the business and also weaken the brand image. That's the problem. If the product is known for a certain set of attributes, if those attributes are changed because of the requirements of different markets, then it ceases to be that product. It loses its brand impact. It's been diluted. And also there is a cost, because in effect the business is now offering two products, perhaps the product in the original country and a modified product in the other country. Well, that clearly will add to costs. But possibly more importantly, the brand has been altered. The ease of travel and advances in technology may mean that product adaptation may not be necessary. For example, brands such as Coca-Cola and Nike have adopted a standardized approach because of their strong brand images. Communications, for example, shows, say, athletes using Nike products. Well, that brands the product, but it also means that customers in different countries want the identical product, the one they've seen on television. So the ease with which people travel and see the products elsewhere, and the use of modern communications techniques and changes in technology may mean that it's possible for some brands to move between countries without being altered, because the people in the other countries want identical to what was sold in the original country. The product strategy. Well, possible product strategies in the international market offer the same standardized product and promotion worldwide. That's one. And that's probably the cheapest one, because the product is not modified. It's a standardized product and promotion. So the same advertisements, the same techniques for promotion, the same product is offered in all countries. And that's one approach. It could be offer the same product but adapt the promotion to local needs. So it's the same product, but perhaps the marketing is more sensitive to what is acceptable in that country, in the new country. That's a possibility. It could be the product is changed in the international market. It's changed in line with local requirements and local market conditions and so on. In which case this is costly, because now in effect the company is offering different products. It's offering the original product in the home country and a modified product in the international setting. But it might have to be done. It's a possibility. It could be that both the product and the promotion needs to be changed in the international market, in which case it's hardly offering the same product. This is a new product with a new promotion, so there's very little advantage. It's just been moved to an international setting. And finally, go the whole way and develop a new product completely for the international market, which is very similar to 4. 4 is changing the product, but perhaps the more honest approach would be to develop an entirely new product for the international market. So those are possible product strategies. Now the promotion strategy, well, business may standardize or adapt their promotion strategy. If it's standardized, it's cheaper. But a promotion strategy in one country may not be acceptable in another country for the reasons I mentioned earlier: culture, and it could be religious beliefs, it could be the history, it could be disposable income, it could be... So there are many issues there. So change in promotion strategies may be necessary due to language barriers or cultural issues. So having a successful promotion strategy in a country doesn't mean it's going to be successful in a second country. So the choice of a promotion strategy in an international market may depend on the differential use of media and also cultural and traditions in that society. So it depends. It may be that television advertising is not effective in the international country, in the other country, because people don't watch that much television. Or it could be that billboards are not acceptable. There's all sorts of issues. So simply because it works in one place doesn't mean it works in the next place. The pricing strategy, well, a well-established brand in one market may be new in another, and this may lead to wide price variations. So if a product is well established in one market and well branded, it may have a premium price. But moving the product to another country where people don't know it that well, why should they pay a premium price? It doesn't carry the same power, the same image. So it may be that there is significant differential pricing. And also competitive pressures vary between markets and between countries. For some products maybe very, very rare in some countries and command a premium price. But in other countries, the same products are highly competitive. Many people produce them. Or it may be that the market in the other country simply doesn't value the product as highly as in the previous one. Or it may be that markets change quite dramatically in the international market. There are all sorts of possibilities. And also, taxation on the product may vary widely between countries. So the difference between domestic and international markets may arise from the cost of transport. So if the item is shipped to the other country, there's the cost of transport. Tariffs and import duties. Moving goods internationally may be subject to a tax. The exchange rate may change. That's how we move from one currency into another currency. Sources of finance to finance it all may vary between countries. And also just the customer's willingness to pay. Are the customers willing to pay a high price or not such a high price for the product? Let's talk about the distribution strategies. Well, joint ventures are popular when entering foreign markets. This reduces the cost of distribution channels. A joint venture is when two companies, one the original market and one in the new market, when the two companies form a relationship to sell this product. So there's a joint venture. Distribution channel barriers need to be carefully assessed before entering a foreign market. There might be distribution barriers. It may be difficult to get the product to the market for all sorts of reasons. It could be starting with geographic. It may be almost impossible to get the product into the market because it's away from a port or it's away from the point in which it's landed in the country. Or it may be a distribution problem clearing customs, getting it through efficiently. There may be a problem with the market itself. It may have to be licensed in the market. It may have to have government approval. There are all sorts of issues that could affect the distribution of the product. Clearly it's much better with online facilities nowadays, and clearly communications is much better. But at the same time, there still are big problems, perhaps, in determining the distribution of the product. So in this class we've looked at various issues that may impinge upon selling a product overseas. And we've gone through, in effect, the 4 Ps. The price, the place, the product, and the promotion. So in effect we've gone through those, and we've looked at how the different factors that prevail in the two markets impinge upon the success or not otherwise of the product in the international market. It's worth going back over the class, rerunning it again, stopping it and making your own notes and researching your notes online. But essentially that's all I want to do in this session. So thank you for watching.